Okay, we're ready to get started. And if you haven't yet, if you would mind, please mute your line. And I'd like to say a great big good evening to everyone and welcome to our Juice Plus Zoom call tonight. My name is Nancy Kroupa, and I want to thank everyone tonight for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us for the next 30 to 35 minutes. And tonight we are going to tell you about our amazing products and our experiences. Dr. Jim Hubbard is going to share with you some of the details of the Juice Plus company and also about our unique business model. And Cathy West and Brian and Deanne Roes will share their personal stories and their experiences about the Juice Plus products and the business. And again, my name is Nancy Kroupa, and I am from beautiful northern Michigan, Traverse City, Michigan. And also, we are wintering in beautiful southwest Florida in Naples for the winter. And I'm going to go through our amazing range of products. So I want to ask you, I want you guys to think about something. Did you know all health organizations really across the world recommend that we eat 9 to 13 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables every day? Now think about that. So let me ask you a question. When was the last time you ate your 9 to 13 servings? Or did anyone even come close? Well, to be honest, I don't know many people that do that. And a lot of people today are looking for something that is easy, it's convenient and affordable that they can put into their bodies each and every single day. And my family discovered that Juice Plus helped fill that gap between what we actually ate every single day and the recommended amount of those 9 to 13 servings. So Jerry and I really have been with this company now for 27 years. And when Juice Plus was introduced, I thought it was, gosh, it's just another one of those supplements. You know, you go into a supplement store and they have walls of supplements. But we took it anyway. And I soon found my digestion improved. I slept less hours, but I awoke feeling rested and refreshed. And I love, even today, I love the sustained energy that it gives me throughout the day. And you know what, folks? I never get sick. And thus, when you think about it, that means I have a really strong immune system, right? So I'll tell you why this is so important to me. It's because both of my parents had compromised immune systems. My sweet mother was in a nursing home at my age. Can you believe that? She had crippling rheumatoid arthritis, and my father was also crippled with a different type of arthritis called ankylosing spondylitis. And the doctors told my two sisters and myself that the chances of us getting that type of arthritis, either one, was 100%. I can't prove it, but because I have such a strong immune system, here I am. I will be 70 in May, and I'm not crippled, and I maintain a very high level of vitality. And it's all because of Juice Plus. So for me, I'll tell you, Juice Plus, man, I will take it the rest of my life, obviously, but it's like an insurance policy. And I don't leave home without it, for sure. And I'll be honest, we just take it. That's all we have to do. We don't have to overthink it. It just keeps us healthy. So I'm going to share with you our products. And first of all, our Starship product is called Juice Plus. And by the way, that's the name of our company as well. We have the micronutrient range where we have dense, nutritious variety of fruits, veggies, and berries. So here's the Juice Plus fruit, here's the veggies, and here's our vineyard blend. And you know what? Each bottle actually has a food label. It's whole food nutrition with a food label. And it's made from 30 dense, nutritious fruits, vegetables, and berries, and they're grown to the maturity of the plant. And you know, this is really very important. This is a really important part because the last few days of maturation form massive amounts of micronutrients that are in the Juice Plus products. And they are then juiced, and in a proprietary drying process, the water and the sugars are removed, And what's left is this very rich, beautiful whole food concentrate, and then it's encapsulated. And Juice Plus is the most thoroughly researched nutritional brand name product on the market today across the world. We have 35 published clinical research studies that confirm that the health benefits of Juice Plus, including a healthy immune system. So it's been scientifically proven for me. Improved cardiovascular health, reduced oxidative stress, reduced DNA damage. That's why we all look so good. And a healthier skin and gums, if that's not enough. So also for people that cannot swallow the capsules and young children, we have delicious orchard, garden, and vineyard blend in chewable form. They come in packets. I'm out, so I have sample packs that I carry in my purse, and they're delicious. And I eat these when I'm on the run as well. And with that, our company has a huge passion for children's health. In fact, we have a children's health study. When an adult chooses to order the capsules, they can sponsor a child between the ages of 4 and 18, and they can get their Juice Plus for free up to 4 years. So a family of 4, 2 parents, 2 children, the Juice Plus for a family of 4 is for the price of 2. I think this is just outstanding. I think it's one of our best options that we can share. And the research with this children's health study has found that 66% less doctor visits, 60% less missed days of school, and 96% recapped some benefit, some positive benefit from taking their Juice Plus. And we've had now over 1 million families that have gone through this program. We're really proud of this. Another amazing product, is our Juice Plus Complete. And it's actually 100% plant-based food powder that is high in protein and fiber, and that's so important, and really healthy carbohydrates. Juice Plus Complete comes in 2 delicious flavors, French vanilla, and then this amazing Dutch chocolate for us chocolate lovers. And I have Jerry, my husband and I have a complete shake every morning to start our day, and this carries us until lunchtime. Some people also use it for a pre or post workout drink, and I love it for a late afternoon snack when I get the munchies. It's so delicious. So besides the 30 foods that I get from the Juice Plus capsules, I also get almost 20 more whole food nutrients, products in the Juice Plus Complete. So with the Juice Plus Complete and with my Juice Plus, it's really a rainbow of foods that I get each and every day. I'm clear thinking, I have no brain fog, and it gives me just tons of energy. We also have on-the-go Juice Plus Complete bars, and they come in 2 flavors. My favorite is the tart honey cherry, because the dried cherries come from my hometown, Traverse City, Michigan, the cherry capital of the world, and the dark fig is decadent. So they're absolutely delicious. I carry them in the car, I carry them in my purse. And next, but not in least importance, is the Healthy Living Revolution. Write that down, Healthy Living Revolution. It's here. Healthy living used to be really simple and kind of a way in life when I grew up. Not so anymore. It's a community. The Healthy Living Revolution is a community of like-minded people on a mission to take healthy back. And part of that program is what we call the Shred 10. And by fueling your body with essential nutrients, you will be getting a jump start to reach your next health goal. And during this 10-day period, you will shed unhealthy habits and focus on clean living. And you will join fellow shredders in a private Facebook group where you will receive also a free guide to the program and an e-cookbook. And I'll tell you, it is so much fun to do this 10-day shred with your buddies. And we do it together online. We share recipes. We share our success. We also share our failures. But it's just creating a whole new community. Last but not least in our products is the Tower Garden. And this is one of my favorites. This is the Tower Garden. Isn't it beautiful? You grow your own food, you grow healthier you. And good health, starts with those good habits like eating wholesome foods. And with the Tower Garden, you can easily grow your own fresh, nutrient-rich food virtually anywhere. And you can grow year-round without soil, indoors, outdoors, it's your choice. So Jerry just picked for me from the top of my Tower Garden. This is Rainbow Swiss Chard, and we put one of these leaves in our shake with our complete shake every single morning, and I just can't keep up with it. I'm going to have to harvest and cook them or something. So I just love that. And then this is Red Crisp. This is one of my favorite lettuces, and I haven't quite picked from it yet, but I'm going to this week. And isn't that just beautiful? It's as dark as it looks. It's dark red with a little green. It's delicious. It's my favorite lettuce. It's actually, as you can see, it's a vertical garden, and it's aeroponic growing system, and you can grow up to 20 to 28 fruits, vegetables, herbs, flowers, whatever you choose, in less than 3 square feet. Like I said, indoors or outdoors. So it's a perfect companion in your journey towards healthy living. So that's pretty much it on my part and my story. So I'd like you to hear from my friend Cathy West. She hails from Nashwauk, Minnesota, and I would like to bring Cathy on now. Good evening, Cathy.
Good evening, and thank you, Nancy. And actually, I live near Stingy Lake, so we won't go into, where you live and the names.
Okay.
Anyway, our story goes back about 24 and a half years. Back in 1992, my husband was diagnosed with brain cancer. His projected outcome was just surgery, radiation, and back to work in 6 to 8 weeks. But the actual outcome was very different. So I was quite devastated when he was considered 100% disabled. We were told that the cancer would reoccur in 3 to 5, possibly as late as 8 years, and when it came back, it would be more malignant than when they had taken out. So after surgery, he had tons of prescriptions, which, caused a lot of unwanted side effects. So I was working 3 jobs, to keep the house going, and while he was recouping, and boy, that took a toll on me. And so just plain old tired, fatigued, and frustrated, we moved to northern Minnesota and decided to take our health into our own hands, take responsibility for our health. We worked on diet and exercise, got plenty of good fresh air, of course, and we were able to get him off all the medicines, and his brain cancer never did come back, which I believe surprised the doctors. But I had taken some classes to become a certified medical coder, and in 2012, I was working with Dawn Schaefer, who was a nurse practitioner, and she introduced us to Juice Plus, and it just made sense to add this complementary addition to our lives. So as many Juice Plus people did, we started out really gung-ho, but soon thought maybe it wasn't doing as much as we thought it should, and we began to take it every day. Well, that's when we noticed how much it really was doing. We would get sluggish and just out of sorts. And within a couple of days of returning to Juice Plus consistently, we noted the change in our activity, our enthusiasm, happiness. And so this cycle happened a couple times, and that's when we realized that we didn't ever want to be without our Juice Plus. Well, my husband then started having problems with strokes in April of 2012, and due to the radiation he had for the cancer, these were the culprits for his advanced disabilities. And from July 27 of 2013 till he passed away on October 21st of 2016, he was bedridden. The hospice was called in right away in July, and during this time he only had 1 cold, no skin breakdowns, no UTIs. His oral health was really quite good with only 1 bout of tooth infection, and he had a very strong heart. The doctor kept reminding me that his heart's going to keep beating. But he was only on 1 prescription at this time on hospice, and he had another on hand if he had any breakthrough pain. Then in April of 2016, hospice was withdrawn. My husband had made a comeback, and hospice felt that their scope of practice was no longer needed. He didn't qualify. He didn't have a termination date put on him. But part of the protocol in caring for him was Juice Plus. When he was unable to take the capsules, I started opening the capsules and putting them into the Juice Plus complete shakes. And when he got tired of the shakes, I just bought the gummies for him. Now, not that we were always Johnny on the spot with the Juice Plus during this time, and as a caregiver, you get, pretty tired at times. But you could double down and have no worries that it would cause any ill effects. So Juice Plus really was beneficial in supporting our wellness and our quality of our lives, and I was extremely pleased that Juice Plus had the clinical research that highlights the heart health, the immune system, and the skin integrity, and all the different things that they had in their studies. These are all the things that a caregiver you need to keep an eye out for. And with the help of Juice Plus, these were no longer a major issues in my husband's care. And, the health of a loved one in a situation needing total care encompasses so much more than just feeding and cleaning, your laughter and touching and just love. It takes a lot of an emotional giving too. And you can't do it without a healthy lifestyle. And I believe Juice Plus gave us just that, a healthy and happy life. And these are the reasons that I gave Juice Plus to my husband and continue to take it myself. I take 4 of each of the trio daily, and I believe that they are a large part of the stamina that I needed to take care of my husband for such a long time and to help me through this time when I'm really missing him. So being a caregiver, I soon learned that if I got sick, I couldn't care for my husband. And that was a pledge that I gave him over 24 years before. And I was not going to renege that pledge. But the Juice Plus company, of course, we heard goes farther than just the capsules with the complete shakes and the bars. And another of the things that I have used a lot is the tower garden. Not being able to get out and put a garden in as a caregiver, I have 2 tower gardens, and that filled our fridge and pantry with fresh foods. We have them run out on solar power, and so I get to use them in the summer and part of the fall. And northern Minnesota, you aren't going to grow in the winter unless it's inside. But it was a joy to have the good, fresh food grown right on your back porch, brought right into your house during this time when everything else just seemed to be a strain. So that's pretty much it in a kind of a nutshell. But I thank you so much for letting me give my talk. I appreciate it.
Fantastic, Cathy. This is Dr. Jim Hubbard. Cathy, we thank you for sharing your amazing and fantastic story with us. I think we all agree that what an amazing gift has Juice Plus been for you and your family and your life. It's just truly been the support that you needed during that trying time. So let's shift gears now a little bit. So what I'd like to do is, I think we all agree that the amazing Juice Plus products that we have, we can share around the world. The name Juice Plus is the name of our company and also connect us to an amazing opportunity for you to grow your own business. Again, like I said, my name is Dr. Jim Hubbard, and I have been a practicing holistic chiropractor for 44 years here in Monroe, Michigan. Even though I have had a great career with a very successful and rewarding practice, I've had one major discontent. That has been that I do not own my own life. Owning your own life means that you are able to travel when and wherever you want to go, for as long as you want to go, while having the health to enjoy it, along with the money you need to have to pay for it. Now, as a responsible doctor, I need to be in my office to be available for my patients. However, this means that I am literally tied to my office and my adjusting table. Thus, I am trading time for dollars. If I take too much time off, my patients are going to find another doctor to care for them. It's that simple. So my lifestyle is not one of owning my own life at this time. 13 years ago, after being introduced to Juice Plus and taking it on and off for 3 times, I knew the product really worked because my job-related joint pains vanished every time that I was eating Juice Plus and returned when I quit taking it. Sometimes I'm a little slow on the uptake. I had some previous experiences, however, with a few companies that were poorly managed, and as a result, they folded, leaving me high and dry, wasting my time and energy trying to build a business with them. Was not happy about that. During that time, though, I had made some friends with some people who were largely successful working in this industry. So I knew the Juice Plus worked, I knew the industry worked, and I knew that I had to choose wisely the next company that I joined. So I had heard about a boot camp training in Traverse City put on by Jerry and Nancy Kroupa. There was going to be about 80 attendees there along with a corporate vice president. This was my opportunity to really investigate the people and of Juice Plus and the company itself. So what I learned that weekend was that everyone at that boot camp, including the corporate representative vice president, were focused on helping other people be healthier and have more money to realize their dreams. Everyone's heart was focused on helping to make other people's lives better in some way. This knowledge, along with the fact that the company had been successfully in business since 1970 with the same CEO, Jay Martin, and they had a mission statement of providing a stable and lasting company to help as many people as possible realize their dreams. The key being realize their dreams. So with that, I knew I'd found a company that I could really hang my hat on and get to work. The fact that I didn't have to be a salesperson, but simply share my story with other people on how the products had helped me, my family, my patients, that made the decision to join the company a no-brainer. So for the last 13 years, the Juice Plus pay plan has provided my family the extra money to pay for some amazing vacations. For example, Hollywood, California, San Diego Zoo, Sedona, Arizona. We've been on several cruises together, just to name a few. Last year, most importantly, my Juice Plus check paid for some last-minute airfare, which you know is never cheap. So my wife and I could fly to Utah, where we could be with my son, our son, who in the early morning of that day had been in a life-threatening auto accident and was in a coma. Now, on a lighter side of things, just last month, the Juice Plus check also allowed my wife and I to travel to Jamaica for a week over the holidays. Not a bad way to spend the winter. So this Juice Plus residual income has been the extra money that just makes life easier and a lot more fun for me and my family. Currently, my Juice Plus business is on track to replace my chiropractic income in the very near future. This will allow me to finally own my own life. Yay! Makes me so excited. Can hardly sit still. But as exciting as that is, the best part of this business for me is the Juice Plus community of people that have become some of my very best friends in the world, a lot of which you see on this screen tonight. The family of Juice Plus distributors are enthusiastic and very upbeat people who are always willing and looking to help other people to build their business. This is exactly the opposite to the corporate world where coworkers are stabbing you in the back all the time so that they can get ahead. In the Juice Plus culture, everyone wants to see you succeed, whether you're on their team or not. It doesn't matter. It is truly a refreshing thing in this business. This Zoom call that we're on tonight, and it occurs every Monday night at 7:30, is a classic example of the willingness of other people to help you. In the Juice Plus company, we have so much fun together at boot camps, conferences, locally with salad in a jar party or wine and cheese parties. We're always enjoying each other's company. In this business, we get paid for being a positive impact and helping people to achieve their dreams. This means that life just doesn't get any better than that for me. This is why I will be involved in this Juice Plus business for the rest of my life. So let's switch gears here again a little bit. What I want to do now is give you a little more information about our company and our business. It's a company with longevity that has been around, like I said, since 1970. That's 47 years with the same founder and president. In addition to their mission statement I just told you about, we are focused on inspiring healthy living around the world, one simple change at a time. We do business now in over 23 countries, and the Juice Plus company is debt-free and will become a $1 billion per year, that's B with a billion, per year company in the next year or two. Now, that's really exciting too. The longevity and level of success is so important because of the financial uncertainty in the world today, and it gives us the confidence and trust in the company to move forward. It's a company with a really big heart because they've invested millions of dollars in our children's health study. this really touches my heart as well, because kids are one of my favorite people in the world. But the Juice Plus study has touched over 1 million families that are participating in it. The company is all about sharing and giving back to the communities. Their charities include things like St. Jude's Hospital, as well as the Volunteers of America, where they're donating 10 million meals in the next 5 years. It's also, the charity includes the Boys and Girls Club. They are donating a tower garden to the 4,200 Boys and Girls Clubs in North America. Consequently, they're affecting almost 4 million kids. Talk about taking care of our future. We have a proven business model that takes the best types of business models from across the world to create our own unique concept called the virtual franchise. We have a proven system of success by working with an amazing compensation plan that is working for many, many people around the world. It only costs $50 a year to become one of our team members. Where else can you get a world-class business for $50? I mean, really, you know? So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail right now about how we get paid in this business, but simply let me say we get paid retail, profit, commissions, bonuses, and benefits. The top position in our company enjoys the benefits package that is extremely outstanding. It's one of the main reasons I got into the business too. It includes medical, dental, vision, life insurance, disability and long-term insurance, college tuition reimbursement for you and your family. There's an expense supplement and a holiday bonus that ranges from $250 to $1,000. My good friend Nancy, as she always says, that sure beats a frozen turkey. But all positions are permanent and does not require any kind of requalification. Our company is a forward-thinking company, so stay tuned for an all-new product over the next few months. Like other products that we have produced in the past, it'll be a first in its marketplace. So Juice Plus is ordered through our own personal website, and the company takes it from there. All you have to do is share your story with people and place the order. The company processes their order, bills and collects from the customer, ships the product to the customer, and then you get paid your retail profit and commission. Not a bad gig, would you say? So we get paid amazing bonuses by building a team, if that's something you would choose to do. This is where the real residual income is, however. They even support our customers with continuing education. You don't take a risk by first having to purchase product, store it in your garage, turn around and sell it to the people and deliver it. So this business can be whatever it is that you want it to be. That's one of the things I love about this business. There's no pressure. There are two ways to approach this business. One, the fast track way, which gives you a lot of bonuses that reward you for moving fast. Or you can choose the cumulative way to go slower and at your own pace. You can take it as easy as you want, go as slow as you want. This business is done in part-time hours, and many people do it in what's called stolen moments. So, like I said, you can do this two different ways. You can choose whichever way you want. It's up to you. So, but to be honest with you, most people are doing this the fast track approach because it's a lot more fun. We are seeing amazing things where people are building their virtual franchise with the fast track system and are duplicating that within their own team very quickly in record time these days with social media. So if someone is sharing this opportunity with you or sharing this recording with you, all you have to do is decide, what do you want to create? Talk to the person that invited you on this call, and they will tell you what you need to do to create the income that you desire. So when I first looked at this opportunity, my big question was, so what do I have to do? The answer, you just work with your sponsor and they will show you the way. It's not about you being the expert, but simply learning one step at a time. You get to learn while you earn. These weekly Zoom events are available to you and is a great way to build your business. You don't need to be the expert or the product of the business. It's just inviting people along so they can hear the stories, learn about the products and the business in the convenience of their own home. So at this time, if you would please allow me to introduce two of my very good and dear friends, Deanne and Brian Roes, the Brian Roes team. So they're going to share their experience with the Juice Plus business. So Deanne and Brian, take it away.
Hi, thank you, Dr. Hubbard. Really appreciate that introduction. And It's an honor to be here tonight. My wife, Deanne, and I are national marketing directors with the Juice Plus company. And we heard about Juice Plus 11 years ago from our family's pediatrician. My wife was in for a well visit for our son. He was a little bit, maybe about a year and a half old. And one of the questions she asked was about a multivitamin. What should we give our child for a multivitamin? And our doctor told us really that he didn't need a multivitamin. What he really needed was a lot of fruits and vegetables. And Juice Plus was a great way to bridge that gap and to give a lot of consistent variety. I remember looking at this little poster that had all of the fruits and vegetables that were in Juice Plus. There was 30 of them. And my eyes popped and I realized, holy cow, I need this too, not just my son, because there was no way I could eat all of those fruits and vegetables every day. So we started taking it together as a family and had a really amazing health experience. I mean, for me, personally, I had more energy, I was sleeping better, my skin cleared up, and I just really felt good about my health. I felt like I was taking ownership over my own health, and it kind of snowballed from there. So it was just a great health experience. And we decided at that point as well to join the business and to share Juice Plus with other people. Do you want to share about that?
Sure. Hi, everybody. So good to see you. So right around the time when we heard about Juice Plus, the wheels in my head started turning. Dr. Miles had not shared with me that there was a business associated with Juice Plus, but I was trying to put together my own little marketing plan in my head just because I kept thinking of all of the people in my life that I knew needed more fruits and vegetables, picky kids, tired moms, even my parents who were approaching the age where they were going to need all the help that they could get as they were aging. And so I was trying to figure out a way that I could use this as a vehicle to create income for myself, because what an amazing product. I had never heard of anything like Juice Plus, and I was just so excited about it. So I actually went back to Dr. Miles and asked her, and she said, well, there actually is a business already put together for you that you don't have to create yourself. And so that was even better news. And boy, I just can't, I mean, I'm not a business person. I never have been. But when she showed me how easy it was to generate residual income, sharing Juice Plus with people, we went to work right away. We were very focused because, how should I say this? I was very determined to stay home with my children, yes, as a mom, but even more above and beyond that, I was determined to not answer to anyone else. I didn't want to go to a job, sit in a cubicle, do the same thing every single day for the rest of my life. No one had ever taught me about entrepreneurialism, but still I was realizing how cut out for it I was. And instead of feeling frustrated and disappointed in myself that I didn't have the discipline to have a good job or a high-powered career, I was actually getting really excited because I finally found a home for my ambition and a community of people that were like me. And so it was just a really great fit. So we went to work. Our first goal was to simply generate $500 a month. And that was it. It was enough that we could put healthy food in our grocery cart. I was able to, it would be enough for us to just ease up on the monthly budget. And right along that time when we were making that $500 a month, we started getting involved in the community. And I tell people this all the time. I got into Juice Plus for the income, but I'm staying in it forever because of the people. You guys, this community of people is unlike anything that you'll find out there. I could, Dr. Jim Hubbard taught my kids how to canoe in a canoe a couple of summers ago. And Nancy Kroupa has us up to her house every year and feeds us until we can't eat anymore. I mean, this is family, you guys. And so I realized that this is a place where I could raise my kids, build a legacy, have a huge income so that we could give back to other people. And so we really went to work. And I remember one day, right around when our income was about $1,500 to $2,000 a month, Brian came home from school. He is a former music teacher. And he had a really rough day. And he said to me, I want to do something that really matters. Teaching recorder to fourth graders is important, yes, on some level.
On some level.
It's going to be nice here. But what had actually happened that day is he had some kids come back and visit his classroom that had graduated and gone on to high school.
I want to tell this.
Okay.
So they walked in, they graduated, right? And they'd gone on to high school. And they came in, and this was like maybe 6 months afterwards, okay? This is like right after summer vacation. And they came into my room, and they're like, "Hi, Mr. Roes, are you still working here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's been 6 months." And they looked around, and they said, "Wow, I don't remember anything we did in your class." And I was like, "Great."
I'm out of here, you know? And here's the thing, it's like, he has a master's degree, and I came from the hair industry, but I left that behind to raise the kids. He had a great job. It was a dream job at a private school. He had a huge budget to work with. He had all the bells and whistles in his classroom. But you know what? He didn't make enough money so that we could actually send our own children to that private school. He didn't make enough money so that his income alone could support our family. And there's just something wrong with that. Okay. And so a lot of the reason that I do this business is really just to show them, just to stick it to them, to show people that we don't have to be stuck in a system where we're working 8 to faint and have barely enough and don't have the time to do what we want to do. So that was, I don't know, a few years ago. So we put our heads down. We got our work ethic on even more. And we built a business to the national marketing director level. And it provided us with full health coverage for our whole family. And I'm telling you what, every time I go to the orthodontist's office and my oldest son gets his braces adjusted, I say thank you to Juice Plus because they provide my dental insurance. It's stuff like that over and over again, you guys. It's not so much about the huge houses and the fancy cars, which, I mean, I'm not going to turn those things down if they should come my way. However, it's about like paying the bills. It's about putting braces on your kid. It's about saving for college. It's about having a retirement fund, so that we can have a peaceful, rewarding life with full of options. Okay. And so that's why we continue to share Juice Plus. And my favorite thing to do is to help people make $500 to $750 a month, because that's what made a huge difference in our life. And we get to do that over and over and over again. So if you're here and you are considering this business and you're wondering, can I do it? Is it worth it? I'm telling you what, if we can do it, anybody can do it. Especially if you lock arms with people like Nancy Kroupa, Jim Hubbard, and all the other people on this phone, you are going to be able to do whatever you want with this business.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Brian and Deanne, for sharing your inspiring business story. I really like the concept of options. Options are supreme. So in wrapping up, we need more people to help us educate the world on whole food nutrition and to continue helping people take control of their health and their wellness. Are you one of those people? Do you know someone who may want to join our mission and be a positive impact in people's lives? There are 3 types of people on this call tonight. Type 1 is probably thinking something like, well, thank you for sharing this business culture with me, and I'll think about it, or I need more information. Type 2, you might be thinking, I love this concept, and I just want to get started in this amazing Juice Plus product as soon as I can. Or possibly type 3, I want to join your mission and have options like Deanne talked about. So when can I get started? So in closing, what I want to do is to thank you very much for joining us tonight. Immediately after this call ends, connect with the person who invited you on this Zoom call tonight, and tell them if you are type 1, type 2, or type 3. And remember, we want to help you look good, feel good, make money, and most importantly, have tons of fun in this business just like we do. Oh, wait, before I forget it, following tonight's webinar, there's an international business call that's been going on for 26 years every Monday night. Talk about consistency and longevity. The guest speaker tonight is Kim Vinderheiden, and her topic is going to be turning planning into action. The call starts at 8:30 p.m. So if you'd like to learn even more about our amazing business culture, get in touch with the person that invited you on the call tonight, and they can give you the call-in number and the access code. So for right now, thank you very much for joining us, and have an amazing, great evening. Bye.
Thank you, Jim. It was great seeing everyone here tonight.
You're welcome. Love it.
Thank you, Brian and Deanne. Thank you, Cathy.
Good night.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. You can unmute and say good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Right.
Great.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you all.
Okay. Good night, everybody.